Good morning, friends. Cheryl here with inkedpulp, and we're back again with another art before breakfast. And friends, I still have a ton of scraps on my desk. So I thought we'd play with some more scraps today. I want to show you a couple of things that I got though. Hang on, I'm going to get my, there we go. So yeah, I still got all these scraps right here. I've got all of this. And so I thought what we would do today is make some just clusters out of this stuff and use it up. Because I need to use it up. So, clusters today. Hey, Jens. Oh, wow. You got some happy mail? Well, that's cool. Happy mail is so much fun. I know those packages I've been getting from Maria are, I don't know, they just make my day. Anyway, wow. Did you get some fun stuff, Jens? I'm gonna move this mouse out of the way so that, oh. There we go. Better a tidy up mix. Of just some stuff where somebody was tidying up their scraps and sent you some fun things. Well, that's fun. Oh, I just had a yawn. All right. So it's just you and me right now, Jen. We're the only two in here. And I want to show you a couple of things that I got. I ordered these on Amazon. And they're safety pins, but they have these three it's like I want to bend these a little bit, make them a little bit straighter. There we go. So these are safety pins, but they've got these little loops on the bottom, so I can dangle things from them and then hook them in. And they're nice and big and sturdy, and I like it. I think those will be fun to work with. So I got those from Amazon. I got them in bronze. They come in silver and I don't know what else, but yeah, I thought they would be fun for like even just putting some fabric, you know, and tying some fabric on them. Are you still in the hospital, Jens, or are you home? That's too big to go through that hole, but you guys know what I'm talking about. This probably would work. Put this, well, doggone it. Oh, good morning, Lori B. I was just showing these. Have you seen these before? I just recently found out about them, so I ordered some. because I like to use safety pins sometime with some decoration, but usually the part, I don't know, they don't work real well. Because the part that you have to put through the fabric, paper, whatever, um, you know, this part, you put it through, but you can't really put anything on there. And then this part down here, you can't really like slide beads on or anything like that. So these are safety pins, and they have these little loops in them. Hey, Pam. So anyway, I just wanted to show that I got those. I thought they'd be fun to play with and tie some little knots in them, or, you know, whatever. But I got a little box of those, so one of these days we'll do something with these. And then my husband yesterday, he said, you know, you got anything special you have to do today? And I said, no. I said, I just have one, you know, nightlight that I've got to get the patina on. But other than that, no plans for the day. He said, well, let's go. It was his day off. And he said, let's just go for a drive. And if we see thrift stores, we'll stop. Um, and so we got down to Lake Lure, and there's this one shop that I love. She sells stones. And I bought, these are called, I don't know if you guys are familiar with labradite, but these are labradite, and I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up really well. See that? There it is. Do you see the flash in them? The beautiful blue. So I got that one. I got this one. Look at the flash in that. And what you do when you make these, you make the bezel to hold it in, but then you cut out the back part of it. You know, usually a bezel will have metal on the back, but you want to let the light through as much as possible. So you can cut out the back. And then this one's nice and big. That'll make a beautiful pendant. So I got those. So I have some new fun stuff to work with. Like I didn't already have enough, but that's all right. And then I got this is this is blue opal. Isn't that gorgeous? It's got the light color in it, the blue and the white. I love that stone. And then these are Amazonite, and I thought, and that one's kind of thick, but I thought I'd make a pendant out of that. And then and then she had some smaller ones and make earrings out of them, so I can make a set of these. I need to polish that stone up a little bit. It's a little dull. So that's going to be a pendant. Come on, focus. A pendant and earrings. Isn't that gorgeous? So that's what I did yesterday. What did you guys do yesterday? Anything fun? Now, hubby's back at work today, so I've got the day to do lots of projects. So anyway, all right, shall we make some clusters? We can do some grungy stuff. We can do all of these, and if you guys see something you want to make a cluster out of, like that would be pretty with that would be really pretty with a cluster more up here at the top, and then like put this on the edge of a page. Let the and this is something that, hi Tammy, This is something that I dyed with inks. Let's do that one to start with. So let's just make a cluster. I don't have a lot of, oh, wait a minute. I have one more box. I was going to say I don't have a lot of laces out here, but I have a box sitting next to me with scraps, and it's got laces and stuff in it. But I also have another box, if I can see where I put it. I had another box that had a whole bunch of little scraps from my desk. And what did I do with that box? I had it yesterday. So what's everybody up to today? There it is. Anything fun and special today? I'm going to put this right here because it's a box of, hi, Mimi. I'm just still playing, trying to use up some scraps. And I've got this fun. I thought we'd just make some little clusters today, and you guys can help me pick out stuff. So I want to make a cluster up here and then leave this so like the cluster would fit on the edge of a page. Let me find a little book. I don't have any of my journals over here, but I knew you would, Mimi. So like this would go on the edge of a page like this with a cluster up here, and then it would just have this fun edging on it. I knew you would. That was Donna's creation. She wanted the orange. So let's start picking some stuff out to and yes, I was thinking about you as we made that. All right. Let's get the long strings out of the way. All right, how about that on there to start with? We'll put that cluster up there, that little piece. Nope, not that. That's too big. Could put that little letter. It is 3 degrees. Holy cow. Yeah, Mimi, I knew you would love that one. Let's see, and what else shall we put on there? I'm looking for a piece of lace in here somewhere. And Lordy knows I have enough of it. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, I had waxed this. Oh, this has that glaze on it. Remember when I was playing with the glazes and I put it on there? What do you guys think about that? Yeah, it's going to be fairly warm here. We've got another couple of days of around 60, or not 60, around 70. And then it's going to start getting cold here too. Oh, This will make some good stuff. What are you guys thinking of this? Yeah, I've seen on the news and stuff that there are places that have already had snow. It's just too early for that. What do you guys think about that for a cluster? And then I could put something. Yeah, I think ours is about the same. Well, Saturday's tomorrow. No, we're not starting that early. Um we've got a little bit more warm weather before we start really dropping. All right, you guys, what do you think? I'm going to see what else I have in this. I've got this little piece here. You like it? There's a little bit of extra lace in there. And I'll ink up that paper. Nope, I wanted that. There we go. All right. I like that as a cluster. Yeah, Lori B, I get wild, wild, wild dreams as well. You remember the other day I was saying that I knew I had like this wild dream, but once I woke up, I couldn't remember it. Well, I remembered it yesterday. Going back to work, not so much. So I used to work for Red Hat, and if any of you know of the software industry, they're free open source software, very large company. And I used to travel all over the world with Red Hat. And that was like the best job ever. And I met a lot of people. I've been to a lot of different countries. It was a very cool job. And I had this dream that I was all of a sudden up in Chicago. Well, that was actually with a different job. But I was all of a sudden in Chicago walking. Now, the company that I worked for at the time, they're not even in business anymore. They folded not too long after I left. And all of a sudden I'm at the Chicago office and I'm walking in and I'm saying hi to everybody, and it had been years since I'd been there and they all knew me, and it was like really cool. It was like, going home. And then so I was saying hi to everybody, and it was the old office, which I know is, doesn't belong to them anymore because they closed up shop. But hang on a sec. Let me get that on there. And love the orange color suit. Yeah. Good morning, Donna's. Oh no. Then the next thing I knew, I was in Singapore, because I went there a couple of times for, that office. And again, it was everybody just saying hi. It's so good to see you again, and just this greeting that was, warm. And it's probably been over 10 years since I've been there. And I'm like, how do these people, still remember me? And then after I woke up, it was like, these people wouldn't even still be working there, most of them. People move on from jobs. And so I kind of was amazed about that. I'm going to put one of these little sparkly flowers in the middle. I think I'll do one of these green ones. So anyway, I was saying hi, and then the next thing I knew, I was in China at the Beijing office where I spent some time. And same thing, I walked in and it was like a hero's welcome. Like, how do these people remember me? Oh, that's pretty. Okay, how about that for a scrap? For a little cluster. And Marty, hello. All right, and like I said, this will go down the page. So like this is a page in a book. The cluster would go like this. It would stick out a little bit, and then the paper would go down to make a nice little border. So what do you guys think about that? You guys like? Yeah, this was just a little piece of scrap I had laying on my desk. You can make something out of anything, I tell you. And I've got all these little scraps here. All right. All right. I really like that, actually. I really like it. And look at the little sparkly flower on there. Some lace and fabric. Fun stuff. All right. Does anybody see, oh, you know what, you guys? I need to mute you for a minute because I gotta do the nose thing. I'm still dripping stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna mute for a second. Yes, it is, Donna. I'm at the tail end of it, but I've still got liquidy stuff coming out my head. Tammy, it was your birthday? I missed it. Oh yeah, I'm Monday will be my 3rd week, so it's hi April. Oh, it's awful because it just builds up in your nose and you know that you just gotta blow that stuff out of there. So did we missed your birthday, Tammy? I really want to get from everybody what their month and day birthday is so we can celebrate here. So I don't have my coffee yet because, like I said before, my new medicine won't allow me to eat or drink anything for 30 minutes after I take it. So my coffee comes later. Um, but I will have my pretend coffee cup here. So everybody lift your cup, whatever you're drinking, coffee, water, juice, a beer, a glass of wine, whatever you're drinking, raise it up, everybody. Oh no, Red Hat, the software, the open source software company, not the Red Hat Society. Um, all right, so good morning, Cheryl. All right, everybody raise your cup and we will sing to Tammy. My voice is still funny from this cold stuff, but here goes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tammy. Happy birthday to you. Cheers. Yeah, cup up. Happy birthday, Tammy. The strong way or the wrong way? Because both could be true, right? All right, let's do another cluster. You guys see anything that is on my table or oh, there's a fun scrap of lace. Oh, there's some of those babies. Um, hmm. Let's see what we have. I hope you're okay there, Donna. Here's a little music paper. And there's some blue lace. So what kind of things should we put on here? You guys tell me. More paper, more lace, more... Ooh, look at this stuff. I think this stuff is so much fun. Look at that. It's got a like a ruffle to it. We could put that hanging off the bottom. Oh, it's got stitching in it. That's why it's laying funny. I could glue it down. Let's see what else I have in here. We could put this over here and just have that little fluffy lace hanging out the bottom. I've been wanting to use that little thing. Let's see what else. A little of that lace up there, and now maybe something down here. You chased her away? That's not a good thing. All right, I'm still looking for stuff here in my scrap box. Everybody's very busy chatting this morning, and that is perfectly fine. Let's see what else I have in here. I love boxes of scrap like this. Got all kinds of stuff in here. There's a little longer piece of lace. Oh, I had this. I don't know if I was working with this here in this group or I was just playing with it, but this is a piece of a floral out of the floral department at like Hobby Lobby. Just you. Ah, ah, ah. Oh, Lordy. What do you guys think about that little cluster? I'm not sure if I like this thing in here, though. What do you guys think of that? Do you like this? You guys are having way too much fun over there in the chat. All right, I'm gonna. You like it? Thank you. I kind of like it too. Just making little clusters. So I have started in earnest cleaning up. So I have these boxes of scraps and all these. So there's a lot. My desk is a lot cleaner. You wouldn't know it from looking at it right this minute, but it is a lot cleaner. Okay, let's see if we can ink this up first. So Mimi, pretty soon here, I've got a prototype to make up for my last show. It's not really a sale yet, but I had 2 people ask for gnome night lights, and so I gotta I said I'd make up 2 or 3 of them and send them pics, and if they like them, they could buy them. If not, no obligation. So I gotta get those made up, but all of my orders are done from my show. Done and in the mail. Well, I have one still to put in the mail. I put the patina on it yesterday and it had to sit for a day. Come on. But my show is all complete. And so I'm ready to start doing new things. Oh, and let me tell you, did I tell you guys what my thought was on this gnome nightlight? Hang on, I'll show you. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't catch that in time to mute it. Sorry. Will this cold ever stop? Mimi, I'm beginning to think I'm going to be like you. It's just going to drag on and on and on. All right. There's that one. So there's number 2. I love having little clusters to play with. There's number 2. Okay. And the one that I just finished, I know that I set it aside, so I wouldn't lose it. And now, once you know, I can't see it. So I'm going to put this over here. And I've got to mute again, you guys. Hang on. Sneaky sneezes. Oh, I know. Bless you. Thank you all. Yes, you do, Mimi. Yes, you. Hang on, I'm going to mute for a second. Okay, so here's what I was thinking with the gnomes. And Mimi, this is the one that you claimed. It's still sitting here ready to go for you. And I think what I'm going to do, I've got a few now green owls, and I'll take a picture of all of them together. I think I may have 3 or 4, and make sure this is the one you want, so you can pick. But this is the one. But you see how the copper is a rectangle, and then I cut out the shape in the middle? With the gnome, because the gnome is a more solid shape, what I thought I would do is not have a rectangle, but the actual nightlight be like fussy cut. So it would be the shape of a gnome, and then to let the light through, I would cut out his beard and his little nose like this. It would have a little bit of copper holding it together, but I would cut out, come on, focus, focus, focus. Oh, there it is. So I would cut out his nose and then cut out his beard, but then the rest of it would all be the nightlight. Anyway, build up stash again. So anyway, that's my thought. What do you guys think about that? Yeah, I make these in all kinds of shapes, Marty, and I'll be at a sale coming up. I'll do a sale just for some of my other stuff. But what do you guys um think about having a gnome shape and then just cut out some spots in the middle? So I'm gonna try it. It was a little idea I had, but Mimi, that's the nightlight you picked, and it's still sitting on my table here. Oh, there's that other one I did. I need to put that up so I don't lose it. So we did 2. Put those 2 up there. Let's do another one. Are they gonna see the gnome? Oh yeah, it'll be the shape of a gnome. The whole nightlight will be the shape of a gnome, and then I'll just cut out. I'll show you. It's like with this owl. Do you see how there's just little pieces cut out, or there's pieces cut out, and then it leaves just a little bit of the copper connecting it together? So it'll be kind of the same way. It'll be this gnome outline, and then his beard will get cut out of that, and then we'll have a like where his hat comes down, there'll be just a little piece of wire, and then not wire but copper, and then I'll cut out the nose and leave a little like this. Imagine this was the end of the hat. It would have this, and then it would be a little circle under that for the nose, with another little piece of connecting metal, and then I would cut out the beard. Well, but you'll get the pattern. It's like this, all you're seeing is I can't I don't know how to explain it. You want one? Okay. Heard gnome and had to pull over. Well, I only have, and my iPad just died, so I don't have power for it. I could show you a picture of the one I'm thinking of doing, but I'll um I'll do that up quickly and I'll show you guys because I think it's going to be really cute. Okay, let's do another cluster. How about some of this paper? And ooh, I've got some of this. Sorry, silk. We could put down the side or across the bottom. Do you guys like this teal? I need to ask Carla if she has more bags of this. Okay. Okay, well, stay tuned on here and I'll, you guys want a bird on there? I like that bird. Or this, I just had this set of fun little bird stamps and I just took a piece of, oh, very cool. I got mine from one of, my Eclectic Emporium, Carla's sales. She was selling bags of it for, gosh, I don't even remember. It's all I keep pulling it out and pulling scraps out of it. But I'd like some, like different colors. So if I send her a picture of the one I have, I don't want distress ink. What do I want? Oh yeah, I do want the ink. That maybe she can fill up a bag with some different colors. So I have, different ones. But it's fun to have around. I use it for tag toppers and, in clusters like this and journal closures, all sorts of stuff. All right. Hi, Kelly. All right. Well, my iPad just died, so I can't do a thumbs up right now, but I will as soon as I get upstairs and get. Oh, how about a piece of this? How about we put a piece of this on here and then put that little birdie up there and then something else over here. What do you guys think of this? A lace or a cluster is not a cluster until it has some lace on it, right? So what if we put some of this behind the birdie and then so hard when you don't have it glued down already. Oh my gosh. Look at all that good stuff Marty brought. We were at Sam's Club yesterday getting our weekly groceries on the way back from our little thrift store jaunt. And they had, those butter Danish butter cookies that come in the big tins? they had a huge one at Sam's Club. Well, last year, my hubby wanted some. He just got a hankering for one or for some. And we looked all over Tarnation um to find one of those, tins of those. Could not find them anywhere. I was wondering if this little pop of orange might go with this. No, too big. So we couldn't find them last year. I had to go order some on Amazon, and then the only ones I could find were the little tiny tins. I know they're so good. So this one that we found yesterday at Sam's is huge. I mean, it's huge. And as we were walking by, my husband didn't notice them. I said, "Look to your right." I said, "Look at what's on that shelf just to your right." And he looked and he said, "What is it?" He didn't recognize it at first. And because it wasn't the traditional blue tin, it was more of like a holiday tin. And I said, "It's those butter cookies that you like." Or they're like shortbread almost. What do you guys think of this? And then I might put like a little halfback pearl or something down here. Look at that. What do you guys think about that cluster? And so we bought it. It was an impulse buy. And we had hot tea and some of those butter cookies for dessert last night. All right, you guys, what do you think about this? You like it? Love it? Okay, let's go with it. I'm going to kind of pull this off so I can get to this bottom piece and ink it up. This paper is very fragile. Who says there's one creator, and I, for the life of me, can't remember who it is, who says fragile instead of fragile? I don't remember who it is. It cracks me up. That paper's fragile. Yeah, it is a stick bird. And I have a whole bunch of them. Different poses. Well, that's all the same one. There's one. There's one. But I liked this one because it went up the side. We'll glue this one down. We'll make one more. All right. Now, I'm going to put some... Yeah, I like the swirly ones too. There's several that I like. Um, and it's funny because they're all made of the same thing, but because of how they, the shapes that they're in, it's not that they taste different, but they taste different. You know what I mean? It's it's funny how that works. But I've got a whole big tin of them now. And I can't eat too many of them because of the sugar, but I can eat some. My doctor is funny. She says, just because you're diabetic doesn't mean you can't have any sugar. She said, just, be smart about it. And, she said, if you want to have a cookie, I laughed when she said this. She said, if you want to have a cookie before bed every night, do. I said, a cookie? Who can just eat a cookie? Especially those little tiny butter cookies. I don't know who can just eat one. It's like Lay's. You can't eat just one. Remember those commercials? No one can eat just one. All day today. Oh, that's funny. Well, I have a whole tin of them here. except for what we ate. My husband was in seventh heaven last night with those cookies. He's like, and they go so good. He said if you dunk them in the tea, um, he said they go so good in that because they kind of get all melty when you put them in your mouth after you've had them in the tea. But yeah, they go really well with tea, or at least I thought they did. Let's move this up here. We'll put this little guy right here. All right, does anybody know how to stop Fabri-Tac from doing this mess? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And I lose a lot of glue wiping it off the nozzle. Oh, hey, Vanessa. We're just chatting, and I'm using up scraps and making some clusters, and I don't know, we're just crafting and chatting and talking about Danish butter cookies. I wanted to leave this part open because it had all the numbers on it, so I wanted to do something kind of, like around the numbers. But I have something that I think will go awesome right there. Let me find it. Hang on a sec. So we can bring that out, but it seems like now I need something up top here. And I'm not sure that that's the color I want. I have another color of those in here. There they are. I don't want to really put another one of these dots on. I think that color is best because it goes right there. But I think what I do want to do, where did that sari silk go that I cut? I think I want to put another little piece of sari silk just kind of hanging off at the top here, very small piece, to bring that blue up to the top because it's only down here at the bottom. Now I gotta find where I put it. That little bit of sari silk. Okay, hang on here. There it is. So I think what I want to do. Party's running low. Squeeze the air out. Okay. Set my bottle upright. Before you use it, and then when you set it down, it will suck all the air back in the bottle and pull the glue down. Oh, okay. So like squeeze it as hard as I can before I use it, like squeeze all the air out, then turn. Okay. It might be a little complicated for me first thing in the morning, but I get you. I get you, and I'm going to try that. So I just want to take some of this and really kind of grungy it up. I don't know. I think it somehow needs to connect to the other pieces. That's better. What do you guys think of that? So we've got blue, 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 and then the neutrals. Do you guys like that? I put glue on a sponge, it's easier to use. Oh, interesting. The cluster, what do we do with the cluster? We just use them as decoration on pages. Okay, you're saying put this down and then it'll pull all the air out when I turn it right side up. I just know it's really annoying to have to keep messing with it. No, I can't. There we go. I know I've seen people say lay it on its side. That doesn't work for me. There, what do you guys think of that for a cluster? So, Jen's, when we're making a journal, in fact, I had a couple of, like, let's say this was a mini journal, or I was just going to decorate this card. You could put that on the way, you could put it on the front. You could leave it hanging out a little bit so it hangs over the edge. You could use it here with some maybe book page or something behind it. It's just a little piece of decoration. Okay, let's do one more real quick one because we're at 57 minutes. But I'd like to do one more. Okay. Oh, here's one we made a long time ago. How about if we use this as the base? This little bit of lace here for the base. I still have this bird that I fussy cut out, but I don't want to use that. Here's a butterfly. And a butterfly and a leaf. Nope, don't like those two together. These are all that, and then that. This needs to be inked up. Okay, it's not the complete project. Yeah, it's definitely not a complete project. I mean, I guess it could be, but no, it goes on top of a page. These are just embellishments. And I like to have lots of this stuff made up because if you'll notice when I've worked on other things, it can go on a tag, it can go on a belly band. It can go really any number of places. On a page, on the cover, I've seen big clusters made for covers of journals. Let's do this way so I can. Now I'm dreaming about Walker shortbread. Oh my gosh. Walker's and Lorna Doones. I love both of those. I love shortbread. I love shortbread. So tomorrow I will ask you how many of you went out and got some shortbread cookies after talking about it on here. When I was in England on business, they have tea time. And I don't think Mike's here, so we can't. I'm not sure if I like that orange behind it. Here's a little bit smaller piece. You know, they have their tea time at like 4 o'clock. And they would bring to the, well, I'm trying to remember if they brought it to the room or it was already in the room, but when it was tea time, every day there were like 2 or 3 packs of the Walker's shortbread and the tea. And oh my gosh, I ate every package of those things. They had to bring new ones every day. There's a pop of orange. What do you guys think about that orange and the with the lace on it? Can't really see the lace so much, but that's all right. What do you think about the orange? In Ireland, they had been much better. Oh, Lori B, they would make cute magnets for the fridge. Oh, yes, they would. Yes, they would. Okay, what do you, nope, no orange. We gotta have something to go behind it. And, oh, here's another one of these. We have to have something to go behind it. How about this was a US Forever stamp. And then maybe we could put a little piece of lace on top. And then the butterfly. Liked the doily better, this one. Okay, let's put that on there. I'm good with that. Something like that, or actually at like he's flying. I mean, that's really enough for a cluster. We don't need to do a whole lot more than that, I don't think. Maybe some like glossy accents on his body or on his wings. Let's put this down because I'm agreeing with you. I really did like that doily best. Hi, Stacy. We're just finishing up. We're doing our last. We're just doing little clusters. I'm trying to um, clean up my desk of as many, scraps as I can so that I can do some serious cleaning in here now that my show's over. I need to clean. Okay, let's put this like that. And now I have to go upstairs and make my coffee, but I'm going to have to look at that big tin of cookies because it's sitting on the counter. I didn't put it away. Shame on me. There we go. Just like that. And I don't think it necessarily needs anything else on it. What do you guys think? It's a simple cluster. Come on. Focus, 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 focus. Focus. There we go. What do you guys think? Cuteness, I know. So let's take a look at the, would we make 4 of these? Yes, we did. And there's the other one. All right, let's take a look at what we made. I'm going to push all these scraps. Actually, all of these leftover scraps are going to go in this box right here. Because that's where I'm putting scraps. All right, let's look at what we did. First, this one, which would be so cute on the side of a page. And then we did this one. So here's something. I don't know if any of you do this, but I encourage it because it's a lot of fun. I've done it with a few different pieces. This came out of the floral section at Hobby Lobby, and it's a little, I think it's plastic, but they're long stems of like filler, you know, when you're making an arrangement. So don't forget to look at the florals at Hobby Lobby. And then we did this one. Oh, we have a lot of this kind of blue thing going on here, don't we? We made this one out of the ledger paper. And then we just made this one. So there are the clusters that we made today. I love them. I love them. I love them. Yeah, I think they came out really cute. Use up scraps and have a stash of cuteness handy. I know. I mean, literally, just sit down with all these. If you've got little pieces laying around, throw them all in a box or whatever, and just start pulling out scraps. And, all right, you guys, I'm going to end this and go upstairs and get some coffee. Oh, I'm going to try to avoid those shortbread cookies. But I definitely need coffee. So, this brown off of here. So when I take my picture, it doesn't have all that brown on there. Have a great day. It was spaced out on the, don't remember it. You were chatting, Mimi. That was early on when everybody was still saying all their hellos but anyway, there they are. And make some little scrap clusters today. They're fun. Look how fun they are. Just stuff that was sitting on my desk. All right, ladies. And gent, we've got Jen's in here. I'm gonna let y'all go and get going on my day. As soon as I have those gnome night lights cut out, I will show them. I won't get them all done today, but I will show them as soon as I have them. All right. See you all later. Love you all. Don't forget to thumbs up if you haven't already. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.